What's good, people? It's your boy Roddy Too Good back with another episode of the Pilot Show. Back at it, man. This is crazy. This is wild, man. Um, so as you know, it's going around that Tony Yayo, he is probably thinking or possibly like he's not doing interviews with Vlad anymore. And I just want to. I know it's like a lot of speculation, a lot of things going on right now, talking about like whether how much people should get paid for interviews and this, that, and the third. Like, and I think people have a misconception about interviewing and how it works. Like, cause listen, I've interviewed people on this channel. As you can see, you can probably go back and to my later videos. You could definitely see um how I did that. Like I interviewed like a lot of people. This was like an interview channel before, like a while back. And saying that, I think people just have a misconception about interviews, and because let me tell you something, a lot of people do not get paid for interviews, bro. Like a lot of people do not pay for interviews. Like it's not really a common thing to get really paid, and if it is paid, it's probably like not. It's probably like not a crazy amount to where it's like, yo, you could just eat like, yo, and you're gonna have to do a lot to where it's like you're making crazy money. But Vlad, he really ushered in knowingly people getting paid for interviews, because I know, like, I don't think Breakfast Club or none of the radio people, they don't pay people for interviews. It's like, nigga, it's a huge radio station. Like, get out of here. Like, this is publicity enough. You should be fine. So this whole thing, and then the whole Marlon Wayans thing, a lot of people saying like, oh, he should have did it because it would have been he still could have made profited. No, son. No. 40,000 and 30% revenue on a video and future things is ridiculous. Like, yo, I promise, like, yo, it's some people that's in Hollywood movies that don't get that. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, so to ask for that in an interview is nuts. It's a lot of people who it's a lot of stars. I'm talking about damn near B-list, C-list stars who don't get that in no damn movie role. So to say that for an interview is just ridiculous. Like, but to be real, it's a lot of things. Like, people think interviewing is easy, especially when I think the platform makes money. So they don't really go into. They just have this thing to where it's like, oh, you just sit down and you talk to a person and that's it, and that's cool. And I think Tony Yayo I think he's getting a lot of bad advice from people who don't understand the business of it. And that's where people don't really get it. Like, they don't understand the business of it. They don't understand the marketing that goes in it. They don't understand the questioning that goes in it. They don't understand the actual look and the essence of an interview. Cause like, yo, people could say, oh, Tony Yayo, he's out. Vlad got Tony Yayo hot with these interview stuff. Like, yo, let's just be honest. Tony Yayo before Vlad, I don't even remember him doing interviews for real. So Vlad got him hot doing these interviews, and then for him to turn around and be like, yo, like 50, like, listen, 50, he's a businessman, so he probably just sees a place where Tony Yayo is hot. I could throw some money at my bro and get something that I want popping off the thing. Now, here's the thing. One, you gotta find somebody to interview that's a good interviewer. That's one. Then you gotta find somebody that could production it right. That's two. Then you gotta find somebody who like the sound and all that things. Like, yo, it's a lot that goes into an interview. It's not just sitting down and okay, this, because like, yo, Vlad is like, yo, think of all them memes that went viral. Think of all them questions that had Tony Yayo reacting like that. You know what I'm saying? Just like you know what I'm saying? So it's a lot that goes way more into an interview, and I think people just think it's just easy. So it's like, oh, I could do that. Like, we could do that. Just come over here. Like, And I think what's going to happen is Tony Ayo's going to leave. And he's probably going to get a couple million. And then what happened is whatever he go and that's another thing people don't understand. When you start, people got to understand starting from scratch. Like starting from scratch is just that. It's scratch. Like yo, it's like the bottom. Like yo, listen, you were on a platform that was already built into the atmosphere of it was already built to like you know what I'm saying? Like yo, you had like so many other fans and so many other eyes. Like it's not Vlad. His channel has so many different type of fans and different kind of communities who go there and they watch him for information. So you got the 50 fans that want to hear 50 stories. You got the Vlad fans who just click on his page every single day just looking for interviews. And you got your G Unit fans. Then you got so it's like you're pulling everything, and not only that, you're on a huge platform to where a person who he knows what he's doing. He's been doing it for years. So now you're about to go over to 50 Cent platform that he's trying to build, and you're about to start from scratch. And scratch is just that. It's going to be scratch. Like it's going to be the bottom of the barrel, and people have to come there and genuinely mess with you for you. I'm not saying that you can't do it, but I'm just saying that it's going to be difficult because not only that, you being on Vlad, it's not people just it's a good amount of time. It's not like you're not the person there every single time. And that's the thing about podcasting too. People got to realize like, yo, it's the consistency about this is way different than popping up in the interview one or two times. Like if that platform is gonna have you on it every single time, see now you got to adjust to that. Now you got to adjust to learning how to deal with coming up with different topics all the time. Learning how to deal with coming up with like just different shit. Like it's just different. Like you know what I'm saying? I would just say this. I think he's getting a lot of bad advice. If I was him, I would if 50 is offering me millions, I definitely would have taken the millions. Like, but I'm just saying, like, I would definitely have a clause so where you still could mess with Vlad because Vlad is still a valuable thing to where it's a marketing. Vlad's channel is just a marketing tool. That's all it is. Like you could just use his channel. I don't understand why people just have this thing of Vlad. Oh, the moral thing. Like, listen, fam, is his platform is a marketing platform, bro. Like, put aside all that stuff you may not like him for, but you just gotta see what he's good for the business. And that's the same thing with the Marlon Wayne situation with him and like, bro, it's just marketing, fam. Like, yo, it's just, that's all it is, and that's just crazy for him to ask for that because I guarantee you they didn't ask for that at the Breakfast Club, and the Breakfast Club is an actual corporation. Like, you know what I'm saying? So if you went to the Breakfast Club and didn't ask for $40,000 and 30% revenue on the thing, you shouldn't be asking for Vlad, who's a smaller platform. Like that's ridiculous, bro. That's ridiculous. Because a Breakfast Club is not paying for interviews. They just telling you, fam, we're a radio station. Just come up here and just do what you want to do. Because like, yo, we got the ears. So it's like it's very weird. Like that now people are trying to like ask Vlad for a lot of money and a lot of this and a lot of that, but we will see. So we will see. I think that whatever Tony Yayo and 50 Cent have planned, I think is not probably. I'm not trying to wish bad on their situation, but I think it's going to be more difficult than just sitting in Vlad's room and doing an interview. Like it's going to be 10 times more difficult because that is just in. That's what people don't understand. Like I think people see what happens, like, oh, it's gaining popularity, and then now people want to cash out, but they don't understand that all the things that go into running the channel, all the things that go into making sure you ask the right questions or get the right reaction out of your guests, man. This is tough, man. Interviewing people is definitely tough. Interviewing people is definitely something that if you're not used to doing, you're definitely gonna have to learn. Like I've been doing it for 2 years now, and I definitely learned. I got some good interviews. I got some bad interviews. Like it's definitely a learning process, man. This is definitely not something you just wake up and do. So Eh, for Tony Yayo, I hope you make the right decisions, man. Cause I hear a lot of people. It seems like a lot of people in your ear because they see you lit right now, and that's really you got to thank Vlad for that because Vlad situation got you lit because his platform put eyes on you. So that's all I really got to say about it, man. Hopefully this is not the end of Tony Ayo and Vlad. But if it is, man, hopefully that they could. They say they're going to remain friends, so I hope so. And I hope they could like come back and do things together for real because I genuinely think that that was a good parent for real and it was a good situation. But I'm out, man. Hit the comment section, hit the like button, hit the bell, man. Come join the family for real, man. Peace out.